So now we're gonna understand about the shutter. Okay, we're gonna understand the speed of the shutter, what is shutter, everything about shutter. What is a shutter is like? Shutter is a, it's really a shutter which is inside this camera. So when you open this mirror, so don't do this because it's very bad. So when you open the mirror, right, you will see this thing called shutter, which is right over there. Okay, so what it does is like it opens up like a normal shutter which you have in shops, right? So it's gonna open up, and then there will be the image sensor which lies there. So it depends on the capability of your camera. Like for example, your camera is a DSLR, and it is a COP sensor, so you will have a smaller shutter. If if your camera is like FX, so it's gonna have a full frame sensor, so it's gonna be a bit bigger than that. So if you go for digital cameras, right, you will find a very small sensor. Okay, so when you compare with these ones, so that's one of the major difference between the cameras and the shutter size. Sorry, the image sensor size. And shutter is basically covers the entire camera part of it. So if you go for this normal mobile camera, so I'm pretty sure that it doesn't have a shutter because you can see the lens, and behind that there will be the image sensor. So that's how it is all made. Alright. So in mobile cameras, it will have a very smaller sensor when you compare with the big ones, which is over here. So to understand about shutter, just put it on manual, because when you if you don't put it on manual, right, you will not be able to click any pictures. And then turn on the live view mode. So when you turn on the live view mode, you can see the actual image processor, because both the shutter and the other things gets opened up over here. So you can see that. So if you just close it, right, so you can see that the shutter quickly comes down, and then the mirror falls down. So again, I'm just doing it, so you can see that the shutter went up. All right. So you can see how fast the shutter is, right, and the image sensor which get exposed. The amount of image sensor getting exposed is nothing but capturing the picture. If the image sensor is exposed for a longer period of time, the photos will be recorded. The photos will be recorded as a video, okay? But then it will all combine together as a single photo. So if you take a full length video of 10 minutes and then you put it as one picture, so what you do is like you kind of override every minute or every second of what's happening, and then you override in a single picture. So you're gonna compress the entire video and put it as single picture. That's what is going to happen. If you're on the photo mode and you keep your shutter open for a longer time, it's going to capture all the information, and then it's going to put it as one single picture. Sometimes it'll be confusing, sometimes it will be artistic. Okay, so it completely depends on how you want to create the picture. Any questions? Okay, now I want to understand you. I want to make you understand how shutter actually works and how shutter impacts the picture. Right. So think about your eyes as the image processor, which it is, image processor or the sensor. Okay, the eyes are your sensor, and then you put your hands before your eyes and close your eyes. Okay. Now when you close your eyes, right, you just remove it immediately. What you do is like, you want to pick the call.